Let's start with the process of ventilation. Ventilation involves two processes that are inhalation and exhalation. During inspiration, our ribcage will move outward and upward. The external intercostal muscle will contract, while at the same time, the internal intercostal muscle will relax. The diaphragm will flatten and contract. So, the pressure in the thoracic cavity will be lower than the atmospheric pressure. Thus, the air will be pushed from the atmosphere into the lung. During expiration, our ribcage will move inward and downward. The external intercostal muscle will relax, while at the same time, the internal intercostal muscle contract. The diaphragm will relax and curve upward, forming a dome shape. Pressure in the thoracic cavity will be higher than the atmospheric pressure, so the air will be pushed outside from the lung into the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide will be transported in the blood in three forms. 5% of the carbon dioxide gases will dissolve in the plasma. 10% of the carbon dioxide gases is chemically bound to the hemoglobin and is carried in the red blood cell in the form of carbaminohemoglobin, while 85% will be transported as bicarbonate ion in the plasma. At the tissue, the bicarbonate ion will quickly diffuses out from the red blood cell into the plasma. The chloride ion will move from the plasma into the red blood cell to counterbalance the outrush of negative bicarbonate ion from the red blood cell. This process is known as the chloride shift. When they reach the lung, the bicarbonate ion will move back into the red blood cell and bind with the hydrogen ion to form carbonic acid. Carbonic acid will then be split by the enzyme carbonic anhydrase to form carbon dioxide and water. This carbon dioxide will then diffuse from the blood into the alveoli, then release into the outside of the body.
There are four types of lung volume. The first one is tidal volume. Second one is inspiratory reserve volume. The third one is expiratory reserve volume. And the last one is residual volume. Inspiratory capacity is IRV plus TV. Functional residual capacity is ERV plus RV. Vital capacity is IRV plus TV plus ERV. And the total lung capacity is the sum of IRV, ERV, TV, and RV.
The elastic recoil means the rebound of the lung after having been stretched by the inhalation, or rather the ease with which the lung rebounds. With inhalation, the intrapleural pressure of the lung will decrease.